world is stuck inside a bubble. Reach the stars, whatever they may be.
Pasulong. Pod.
For the past 74 years, Manuelas Enverga University Foundation has produced graduates who carved their names in the global community through their remarkable contributions in their respective disciplines. This batch of 2021, a promising lady, is about to add her name in the roster of our alumni achievers. Please welcome Karen Morales, Juris Doctor candidate for her commencement address.
To the Board of Trustees, headed by Chairman CEO Wilfredo Lopez Enverga, Executive Officers, headed by President COO Naila Enverga Laberiza, Deans, faculty and employees of MSEUF, family, friends, and my fellow members of Class 2021. A wonderful day to all of us. Class of 2021. It is hard to put into words how honored I am to share this special moment with all of you. I know this is not how we envisioned our graduation, but the magnitude of this accomplishment should not be understated. It has been a long journey for us simply to arrive at this very point. I literally had to travel 150 kilometers each day for the past 3 years to earn this degree. For sure, each and every one of us have had to face and overcome our unique challenges. During the course of our collegiate, masteral, doctoral, and legal education journey, some of us probably failed an exam or even a subject, had bad recitations, or perhaps got called on the 38th assigned case but was only able to read until the 29th. Or perhaps were asked to sit down because you missed to read the footnotes, or were asked whether or not you will agree to disagree with all your previous answers. So, we all have our own share of failures, disappointments, or sometimes just bad luck. Each of us also had our shortcomings and rejections. Despite studying until wee hours, despite reading piles of cases, despite missing vacations to keep up with school backlogs, and despite making coffee our only lifeline. On top of that, when the COVID-19 pandemic hit us, our lives were completely thrown off track. Since the implementation of the community quarantines over the country, many of the driving forces for social life were shut down, including schools, and we were forced to stay within the confines of our homes. There was a scramble as to how to adapt to the current limitations the COVID-19 pandemic brought us. We could not deny the fact that we were not ready for this, but we needed to continue nevertheless.
Class of 2021. I am proud to say, despite all of the circumstances, we continued to rise above the challenges. And with that, I am certain that we became wiser, more persistent, and prepared to whatever and wherever the future may need us today. Graduating is the proof of our resilience. Truly, MSEUF provided us with the tools to be tremendous advocates and professionals. And as we move into our new reality outside school, I want to emphasize that it is time for us to live with a spirit of compassion and empathy. The advent of COVID-19 has served to underscore and aggravate social, political, economic, and environmental inequalities and inequities, shouldered especially by already vulnerable and disadvantaged populations. This crisis is changing the world and is affecting people's lives in a variety of ways, not only in direct reference to health disparities, but to a wide range of more general, social, economic, and technological divides. Addressing the global challenge posed by the virus calls for investigating and eradicating its effects on some of the world's most pressing problems, pointing not merely to questions of public health and medical preparedness in isolation, but necessarily in relation to social justice as a health determinant, and efforts to eliminate resulting gross disparities across countries and populations. As future leaders, let us view the pandemic as an opportunity to do better, not to go back to a normal state that was far less than ideal for large swaths of the world's population, but to advocate programs and policies that will address social-related problems and improve current societal relations and conditions for all. We cannot afford to wait for others to set the example for us. The impetus for a better society starts with each and every one of us. As professionals, we have a responsibility to uphold a standard of excellence. But we all have an even greater call to be civic leaders in our community, to become empathic and purpose-driven community members, giving more value to the very fabric of our society. We can achieve this by living a life full of compassion and empathy for others, for those who might have different experiences, who might have different stories than ourselves. Class of 2021, we made it. Throughout these past 4 years, I have seen the strength of this class. But now, in this moment, I see our strength more than ever. When we all lead with a spirit full of compassion and empathy for others, I have no doubt that we have the ability to positively shape the future and impact lives. I am so proud to have learned alongside all of you, and I am grateful to be entering into the legal profession with this class. Our journeys have already begun, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for all of us. Lest, we must not forget that we did not achieve this accomplishment alone. So let me take this opportunity to thank our Creator first and foremost for the grace He has bestowed upon us. To the MSEUF community, led by our department deans, specifically to the beloved Dean of Enverga Law School, Dean Ray Oliver, Boyet Bebe ng Bayan, Alejandrino, and all our professors, administrators, and staff for all their support and efforts, both seen and unseen. I would also like to thank our friends and loved ones, most especially my mom, whose support we have constantly relied upon over the years. The completion of this chapter is a testament not only of our own strength, but to the strength of our community and our support system. I could not stress enough the gratitude I feel for each and everyone who have been instrumental to this chapter of my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2021 and our proud families. Keep safe, everyone, and long live.
Madam President, I have the honor to present to you the 12 candidates for the degree of Juris Doctor under the Enverga Law School as recommended by the faculty.
ELS Enverga DCL Award for Outstanding Law Graduate. Enverga Law School, Juris Doctor as of May 2021. Errol John F. Atienza, Lucena City. Randy B. Bacunawa, Lucena City. Gremaline P. Bernardo, Tiaong, Quezon. Junilyn T. Elia, Tayaba City. Edison B. Hachaso, Lucena City. Francis Edgardo G. Lavaro, Lucena City. Carlo Troy Acelot T. Manalo, Lucena City. Karen A. Morales, Gumaca, Quezon. Luis Aurelio A. Nava, Gumaca, Quezon. Danica Irish P. Revilla, Lucena City. Maria Gracia B. Sorezo, Lucena City. Denise Micaela H. Zuleta, Lucena City.